like to have you go ahead and take a hold of the steering wheel and turn it all the way to the right. Okay, now go ahead and rest your hands from it. Takes you right back to center. Okay? You do realize that you're not on jacks or anything.
Right.
Lets the steer do it by itself.
I know the wind. I can hear it a little bit, and but you can't feel it in the steering. You really can't. That's amazing. It makes the driving so much easier. I mean, I drove professionally for a living, so this is very, very comfortable. And the turning radius is so much shorter. You do not get the crosswind does not bother you when you're steering.
It just makes driving a motorhome just much more pleasurable. It really does. It's a very smooth ride. It's a very relaxing experience. I mean, I was totally comfortable driving it.
It really is more like a car. And like doing these turns is super easy. Like I said, it would sure make it easy parking.
There was some wind when we crossed the bridge. I felt the wind push over and it corrected itself as I had my hand on it. That was pretty amazing.
It's fingertip steering. I'm not having to, manhandle it. It's just very easy to manipulate, very responsive. And there's a wind out there and I'm not feeling it at all.
I can see where on a long trip it would not be as tiring. A lot of times when you change lanes in a rig this size, it feels like, you want to keep going. If you don't, the coach gets momentum going that direction and wants to keep going. Does that make sense? I didn't feel that at all with this.
I got in a 30-mile-an-hour side wind and take your one finger and drive it.
The steering compared to my car is incredible.
I'm a skeptic. I don't assume anything, and I just can't believe the steering was that fantastic. I mean, it corrected itself all the time. I mean, you don't have to correct the steering to bring it back to true to wheels. It does that for you, and you adjust as the driving condition changes. So 400 miles would kill me in the Tiffin. I think I can go 6 on this driving and make an easy day of it. I was a Tiffin lover and full believer. But until I drove that, my gosh, things have changed.
I love it. I like the centering, where it recenters after you make a hard turn especially. And so you always know where your center is. And I think it would be very helpful in tight places.
I would encourage all women that absolutely test drive it. You don't feel the tension in your back.
If we try to drive 300 or 400 or 500 miles in a day, then my shoulders and neck will get tight, and I don't think it would driving this. I really don't.
Very smooth, very easy to drive. No surprises.
I mean, the power steering on your car is so easy, and this is so easy.
Newmar make one top-notch product. It's really good.
Yeah, I'm sold, and I'm not a person to be sold easily.